Hello to everyone in TV land. This is Focus on Liberia online television, and you are listening to the Focus on Liberia Daily News with Gwendolyn Dorado. I bring you the headlines. Liberia benefits first solar farm and Mount Coffee expansion valued at US 96 million. No allotment in national budget for reconstruction of C.H. Rennie Hospital in Margibi. Ex-President Sirleaf expressed surprise over America's failure to elect female president. Judicial staffers called for audit over lack of transparency, and bribery scandal surrounding House Speaker's removal raises concerns and calls for independent investigation. Those were the headlines. I now bring you the news in details. The government of Liberia, with funding from the World Bank West Regional, is expected to construct Liberia's first about solar farm and expand the Mount Coffee hydropower plant from 88 megawatt to 126 megawatts. Addressing the press after the climax of the assessment tour of the Mount Coffee plant dam and location for the country's first solar farm by the World Bank delegation, Corporate Communication Director of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, Philip Falle, said solar, if constructed, would produce 20 megawatts, while the St. Paul Hydro Dam SP2 will produce about 200 to 250 megawatts. Falle explained that the Mount Coffee expansion project is worth US 96 million. He emphasized the blueprint and the design for the construction of the solar farm has commenced, and that the Mount Coffee expansion and solar farm project will be situated at the same site. He also said that the energy demand of 400 megawatts, stressing when 126 megawatts and the expansion project of Mount Coffee is completed with the 20 megawatt solar farm project, and in addition to the 250 megawatts of SP2, Liberia would have sustainable electricity across the country. It can be recalled on August 15, 2021, Margibi County biggest public referral Charles Henry Memorial Hospital in Kakata was gutted by fire that burned down completely. The building that housed the hospital, operating theater, emergency room, inpatient pharmacy, finance office, and record section, along with the administrative and other support functions for the hospital. Since then, the hospital reconstruction process remains stalled, despite the former Liberian President George Weah breaking grounds and promising the people of Margibi County the project would have been immediately kicked off. The Youth Movement for Collective Action Chief Executive Officer, in an open letter dated March 25th, addressed to President Joseph Boakai, raised concerns over the recent budgetary decision of the executive not to allocate funding regarding the renovation of the hospital in the 2024 draft national budget submitted to members of the national legislature. He said countless lives, including innocent children and women, have been lost due to the lack of inadequate health facilities to address their urgent medical needs, posing a grave danger to the lives and well-being of the citizens, and the negative complications of the situation cannot be overstated. Mr. Brooks, the CEO of the Youth Movement, urged the government of Liberia to take immediate action to rebuild the C.H. Memorial Rennie Hospital in order to restore the hope of the people in Margibi County and not to allow history to repeat itself. Former Liberian President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf has expressed her surprise at the fact that the United States has not yet had a female president. The first female president in Africa's history, Sirleaf highlighted America's influential global position and its role as a beacon of leadership in various international endeavors, yet has not given women the space and opportunity to manifest the leadership ability at the highest level. In a recent interview on SMNBC during the 3050 summit in Abu Dhabi, Madam Sirleaf's remarks were in response to a question whether she was surprised that the United States had yet to elect a female president. Sirleaf's remarks on MSNBC underscored the global significance of women's representation in leadership roles and the continued importance of advancing gender equality in all spheres of society. According to the new Judicial Order Number 7 on the financial autonomy, the Supreme Court is required to provide quarterly reports on various fees collected by courts nationwide. Unfortunately, Chief Justice C.A. has not enforced the mandate, leading to a lack of proper financial reporting. The failure to hold judges accountable for not publishing collected fees, which reportedly amount to millions of United States dollars, has resulted in a breakdown of services within the system. In response to these concerns, judicial staffers are calling for an audit of court costs, fees, and fines collected by the Supreme Court. This call for transparency and accountability comes amidst significant attention on the auditing of the three branches of government. The workers' demand aims to enhance efficiency and effectiveness while holding the Supreme Court accountable for its failure to comply with the November 9, 2017 Act granting financial autonomy to the judicial branch. They also believe that years of accounted funds have been detrimental to the masses, hindering the provision of essential resources such as stationery and internet connections necessary for efficient court operations. In conclusion, an audit is necessary to uncover financial discrepancies and ensure that funds are appropriately utilized for the benefit of all citizens. The alleged bribery scandal surrounding the removal of House Speaker Fonati Kofa has sparked significant concerns among loyalists of President Joseph Boakai and the general public. The allegations brought forth by Representative Yeka Koluba are not mere accusations but are supported by concrete evidence in the form of cash, coupons, and a video. Compelling evidence strongly suggests that cash was indeed offered to lawmakers whether to oust Speaker Kofa from his position or not. The mounting evidence indicates that there may have been illicit payments made to lawmakers, which it is alleged is meant to advance the agenda of those seeking to remove the CDC Grand Crew County lawmaker, as stated by Honorable Koluba. He added the allegations based on denials from pro-Boakai lawmakers alone would be insufficient. Representative Yeke said, to restore public trust and ensure transparency, it is imperative that President Boakai takes immediate action by establishing an independent commission to thoroughly investigate the veracity, the allegations. He continued, failure to address the issue promptly and decisively could further damage the reputation of the new government. That does it for the Focus on Liberia Daily News. I bring you a recap of the headlines. Liberia benefits first solar farm and Mount Coffee expansion valued at US 96 millions. No allotment in national budget for reconstruction of C.H. Rennie Hospital in Margibi. Ex-President Sirleaf expressed surprise over America's failure to elect female president. Judicial staffers called for audit over lack of transparency, and bribery scandal surrounding House Speaker's removal raises concerns and calls for independent investigation. On behalf of the management and staff of Focus on Liberia, many thanks to our listeners and viewers. We urge that you keep following us and share our videos. My name is Gwendolyn Dorado. I present it.